Welcome back to the Big Crone Energy. I'm Angela, and today I'm doing the VR tag of my tarot identity. I am who I am is what I'm also tagging this as, and it was created by Carrie's Mystical Musings. I will tag her, of course. So this has been going around, and I've been liking everyone's answers. It's been fun to get to know people through the decks. So the first prompt is, the deck that matches your outward aesthetic, think home decor, wardrobe, or style. And that for me is the Curious Travels Tarot deck. And I picked this because I think it's beautiful coloration, very subdued, nothing too like bright or anything like that. More muted colors, but a little bit of bling in there, because I do like to be a little shiny. I like muted colors on myself. Also oddball things. You'll find things that aren't the norm probably in my aesthetic. So definitely I would say, as far as just my style in general, is muted with a little bit of shininess in there, just a little something extra. A little surreal, you know, not quite the norm, just a little bit on the fringe. So yeah, so this is the Curious Travels Tarot deck. The next prompt is the deck that fits a hidden or guilty pleasure aesthetic you secretly love and rarely show. That would be the Witch's Tarot. I would love to be a glamour magic witch. Some of these I can't show. Let's see here. I do love the nudity in this, the colors. Let's see what else about it. That is, it's so sensual. And I just love the fact that, I wish I could be a nudist pretty much. It's a guilty pleasure. I love to go around and not be ashamed of my body, live in the nude. On top of these, I would love to be this kind of a photographer. Just everything about this is a guilty pleasure for me. Let's see here. Try to show as many cards as I can. Just everything about this deck is just haunting. So yeah, that is the Witch's Tarot. Something that fits a hidden or guilty pleasure aesthetic you secretly love and rarely show. So yeah, I would love to be that witch. The next one is the deck that totally matches your personality. And that would be, if I get this back in here. Sorry, it's taking forever. That would be the Guiding Muse, because this character M is just going about life. These are the backs. enjoying life in this colorful world. I just love how this tells the story of her life. So yeah, I feel like I just am going about life doing the best I can, getting into adventures. I don't do reversal, so I don't know how this got reversed, but she's just living her best life in the tarot. It shows her getting married, it shows her getting broken up with, just normal everyday life stuff. It's very relatable. And I feel like my personality is relatable. So yeah, that is the Guiding Muse. I keep it in this bag. The next one is the deck that represents a fun fact or something unique about you. Fun fact or something unique about you. What did I pick? I picked the Pensive Path Tarot. Because I am a history buff, and this is a unique take on art history. I don't feel like it fits in any particular genre or style, and I just like any kind of history. So that's why I picked this. I just felt like it fit the prompt. It is curated art. Plus, I don't feel like it gives enough love on internet. So, but yeah, I love all this history of this deck. I also think, just in general, this deck has so many little nuggets as to why the art was picked, that I think it's just fascinating. And that is the Pensive Path Tarot. The next one is the deck that feels like your alter ego. And that would be your first tarot. Because as much as the other one was muted colors and subdue, this one is just bright, just funky colors. So I think my alter ego is just somebody who wants to have fun, wants to be all in the pinks and baby blues, and just my alter ego wants to be this cool, even though she's not, or the regular me is not. So I want to just live in this kind of life where everything is bright colors and just nothing seems as bad as it is. So that is your first tarot. It recently came out. I'll have it linked in the haul that I got so you can see all the other fun stuff I got. That was mass market. The next thing is the deck that fits how you are a bestie. And I feel like that's the Mother Tarot. I definitely feel like not in a bad way, but I fit that role of just being that mother role to people. Just being supportive, but giving sound advice. You know, not afraid to call out the hard stuff. So yeah. So I would definitely say I just want to take everyone under my wings, make sure, try to have them have the best life possible, and kind of, especially if they've had a toxic mother, give them that mothering kind of love that they didn't know existed. I like that. So that is the Mother Tarot. The next one is the deck that represents a place you'd love to live or a dream vacation. And that is the Fedor Pavlov one. And I just say that because I want to, this to me is very European, and I want to go to Europe. So that's why I picked this. Very old worldly European. So, and I just love this artwork. And I want to go on a vacation place where it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you're trans, it doesn't matter if you're cis. We can all reside together and just be happy and kind and loving to each other. That would be my dream vacation. So that's why I picked this deck. Now the next one is a deck that brings out your creative side. And I would definitely have to say it's the newest one in my collection, the Discovering Beauty Tarot. Because look at this. I love doing artwork, and I do very bright colors usually. I have a hard time doing muted with that kind of stuff. But as far as this, it's so colorful, but not in a garish way. But yet it has some darkness to it, you know. It's got the dark outlines. So I would definitely say this brings out my creative side, especially knowing with the creator how I bought the book that goes with it that has her notes on how she decided on each card. So just seeing her inspiration and how she works is inspiring to me. So this is a very inspiring deck. It makes me think that I can do it, that I can make my own deck, that I have the passion for it. So yeah, that is Discovering Beauty Tarot. And the next one is, the deck that represents the landscape in your dreams. And I have very, the Soul Splash is what it does for me. And I have very, something's always chasing me kind of dreams, or I'm forgetting something. My dreams are always very anxiety filled. And I think this deck is all about anxiety and dealing with it. So definitely, this is what my dreams look like. And it's got all different, I think different artists did all these. And so not every dream is the same, not every dream looks the same. So the fact that the cards don't all look the same definitely also works for this. So yes, Soul Splash is my deck that represents the landscape of my dreams. And then the final one is the deck that represents your life currently. This deck captures your mood, energy, or season of life at this moment. And I would say it's the Luminous Void Tarot because the artwork is so fluid, and I am just in a place where I am discovering myself, like who I'm meant to be in my crone years, deconstructing things that needed to be deconstructed, and it's very fluid. One minute I'm doing it, the next minute I'm going the other direction, like a river. So I would definitely say it's the Luminous Void Tarot. And it's not pretty. Like, this deck to me is gorgeous in its own right because of the colorations and stuff, and just the sheer craft of how she did it. But it is not a beautiful deck aesthetically to me. So it's very ominous, and I know that there's just something right on the edge for me that I'm waiting to find. So yeah, that's why I picked this one. Let me know in the comments below if you have did this tag or you do this tag, and I'll go over and watch it and like and comment for you. Please do the same for me, and please subscribe. I'd love to see you come back and join me in another video. Everybody have a great day. Blessings.